Hi, my name is Bill Seng. I am one of the blog writers for the Worldview Warriors. Currently, I'm doing a series, a story actually, as my blog. I kind of self-titled it Chronicles of a Young Earth Creationist, and what it's doing is it's chronicling the life of a young man by the name of Ryan. As he's off at college, he's a freshman, and he's trying to figure things out in his life. And the big challenge in his life is regarding his faith. And that particular challenge is that in his biology science classroom, his professor, Dr. Durkins, is saying that creationism is crazy, saying that Christians are crazy, and that there's no way to reconcile faith with science, and therefore it's better to not believe in God altogether. And the belief in God, in fact, is a hindrance to the progress of knowledge and to science, and therefore we might as well just do away with it. Well, what I would like to do is I would like to actually do a series of YouTube videos so you can get more acquainted with the characters, with the plot, and just kind of do it piece by piece, person by person, so you might have a better understanding of what exactly is happening inside of the story. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some insight into the main character himself, and in essence the entire story itself, because the main character, Ryan, is actually a character that I based off of myself as I was going through college. So basically what you're reading is based on a true story, and I say that that it's based on a true story because I'm using a lot of artistic license. If I had taken you from the my day-to-day life inside of college, you probably would have been very bored. But lots of the things that you hear being told to Ryan are things that I was actually told and taught while I was in college. Some of the things might be a little bit more extreme. Some of the things might be a little more developed in their structure of ideas. And some of the thoughts that Ryan has might be a little more developed than what I thought at the time. Which is again why he's a character based off of me, and why I'm not doing like a type of biographical thing based on myself, because I know I'd probably get a lot of the details wrong. I mean, I remember a lot of the details of what happened back then, but I also don't want to humiliate anybody either. I want everybody who was involved in my life in this story, as I grew and learned more about creationism. I don't want anybody to be embarrassed about their involvement in my life, because I mean there's people that did good things, people that did bad things. There's times when there's things that might be a little bit embarrassing for me to fess up to, like crushes I had and stuff like that, which will come out in the story. But none of the girls in the story are just a single person to point out. They're based off of characters that I knew as well. And I'll tell you more about them as I do some more profiles for each one of these characters. At the current stage that this story is in, Ryan is not yet a creationist. I don't know if anybody's confused by that yet or not. He's kind of trying to figure things out. Early on in high school, he was told that creationism is not science, and he kind of just took their word for that. And so currently, he's trying to wrestle his faith around that idea that creationism is not science, but that he still believes in God and he still believes in what the Bible has to say. So I'm hoping that it turns out to be a very interesting story. I've had a lot of fun writing it thus far. In fact, I have a lot of fun writing Dr. Durkin's parts in particular. I think that he's just a very fun character because he is promoting ideas contrary to what I believe in, and challenging the main character as time goes on. So, having said that, that's just a brief summary. To read Chronicles of a Young Earth Creationist, it is exclusive to the website worldviewwarriors.org. That's www.worldviewwarriors.org. And it's under either, you can go to my name on the sidebar, which is Bill Seng. You have to go to the blog area first, and then click on my name on the sidebar, which is Bill Seng. Last name's S-E-N-G. And you can pull up the Chronicles of a Young Earth Creationist, and they're probably just individually titled. You'll figure it out as you go through it. I think that they're probably chronologically ordered as well. and we're trying to get them all in a row. Probably going to take a hiatus from writing this story for a little bit. After a certain point, I'm trying to make it and get to a point where we can break off and I can do a little bit more writing strictly in the scientific creationism area, and then I'll probably come back to it eventually, if not just put it together as in a book or something if we don't return to it in Worldview Warriors. But again, this is my first profile, the main character, Ryan. Check out the Chronicles of the Young Earth Creationist on Worldview Warriors, and check out some of the other stuff they had to share there as well. I have good friends, intelligent friends that are writing on that website as well, and they do an excellent job with what they do there as well. Thank you.